We live. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready? Here we go.
I lost $500,000 trying to get into Bitcoin mining right after getting engaged to my wife. It was one of the hardest lessons of my life, but it showed me exactly what was broken in this industry and what responsible investors actually need. If you're exploring ways to accumulate Bitcoin,
A9 unit alerted for narcotics. Officers searched the vehicle, then moved in to execute the search warrant on the hotel room tied directly to the suspect. Inside, they discovered large quantities of fentanyl, cocaine, methamphetamine. Suspects were placed in handcuffs and charged with multiple felony drug trafficking offenses.
Got to hear.
All the windows down. Appreciate it. David, drop that car. Turn off your car, please. So you're with the vehicle. Put your hand on top of the headrest with me. Hey, these windows.
Yeah. Will some have her come out?
What? You got a warrant or something?
What?
We in trouble or something?
Why you say that?
What is this?
Only 3 officers.
So this guy, a typical N-word, the typical street dude answer or actions, he nervous, so he start asking weird questions. He should just really keep his mouth closed. But these type of people, y'all need to watch out for in the streets. Because the reason why I say that is because watch what he gonna do later in the video.
The reason we're conducting traffic stop because the window tint on this vehicle is not in the car.
I said the same thing. I'm like, I can't see shit out these windows. I said that. We got in here. We were looking out the window, and he's like, hey, you see that girl right there? And she was doing some crazy or whatever. And I'm like, no, I can't see out these windows.
All right.
Yeah, we're just going to pick up our car.
Okay.
From
Yeah,
his
that's
dad.
all. You mind stepping out of the car for me? Yeah.
So what's on this? What's on this?
We'll explain to you in a second. Right. Come out the car for me.
I'm under arrest.
No one said you're under arrest. Just put your hands on your back, all right?
What the fuck is going on? Hey, what the fuck did I do? Why am I doing criminal investigation?
All right. Go back to the car. Just get out the car.
I'm not.
You're being detained.
You're not under arrest.
Okay,
you're
okay,
being
okay. I'm like, this one has been on my name.
detained. I know.
Okay.
But since you are in and out of it, you are just being detained right now. You're not under arrest. Okay?
Okay.
All right. We know.
Do you have your ID on you?
No.
What's your name?
I just got out of jail. How long ago?
We're gonna fast forward it.
After we like, cause I can't go to jail. It seems like I'm going to jail.
What would you say?
Watch this, y'all. Typical.
You're gonna stand over there with that sergeant over there, okay? Sarge, she's coming to you. I just want to keep them separated. Put your feet in the car. We're gonna turn the AC up. We're gonna turn the AC up. Who do you want to talk to? And what do you want to talk about?
After we like, cause I can't go to jail. It seems like I'm going to jail.
What would you say? Why would you think that?
Because I'm in cuffs and I'm out in a police car.
And?
I don't even know why.
Okay. But why would you be so nervous?
Because y'all got me pulled over.
What's so nervous?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Right, give us 1 second, all right?
I'm trying to go to the good part of the video. Hold on. Excuse me. I think this is right here.
I cannot fucking breathe. I can't breathe.
Oh, he can't breathe. Show y'all what happens in the streets. I think this part right here. This it right here. My comments. You already talking too much too off the A and the ATL. Yeah, that ain't nothing, bro. Watch what he about to do now. If my video will play. Nah, it wasn't bogus. That's what I'm saying. The pull wasn't bogus, bro. Yeah, it definitely wasn't. It wasn't bogus. They knew what they was doing. We are in. I don't even want to call it war on drugs. They just trying to hit everything. They hitting pockets. Yeah, they hit police all across America. They hitting pockets. That's what I'm gonna say. So I don't know what's going on.
Thinking weed.
How much did you
But then I
have?
was like, wait, he has a medical license.
How much does he have?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you, dude. I don't know anything really. Like, that's not my business.
Phony.
Like, I just, like,
We're gonna go to 5858 Drive. It's gonna be on the eastern side. And it's gonna be on the second floor.
Yeah, they've been watching. Yeah, they've been watching. So let me pause it real quick.
Yeah, I told him, but
So the police can watch you, they can track you, they can do all type of things, but drug dealers, I'm not gonna say all of them, majority of them, they name out in the streets, they name ringing. So if people in the streets know about you, the police know about you. And if you big timing, they gonna send somebody to you that seem like a regular person. And they got undercover police in every city, in every state, right? And some of them might look like joggers, like people running, you know. They blend in. So they probably been watching them. The hotel people, the motel people probably been calling. Yeah, like once you start getting traffic in your area, that's already a telltale sign. Like, you know, what's going on? Why is all this traffic coming in at this location? It's just stuff like that. That's where it really started. Traffic. Yeah, that's where it started. When you got too much traffic coming in, you don't have a job. You're not just selling water bottles. You're not just selling candy. Come on, man. It's 2 and 2, but let's get back into it.
Haven't read them yet.
Okay, listen. Hey, we're going to your room. I'm going to send a search warrant. I'm going to read it to you there.
Okay.
If you're 1012, you get 1012.
We're going to be taking you back to your hotel room. Okay.
Okay. November.
We're going to be serving a search warrant on your hotel room.
Hotel type 1027.
Now, this funny.
Okay. Get it right.
This funny.
It doesn't appear they will extradite from Florida.
After officers finish searching the vehicle and questioning both individuals, Larry is transported back to the hotel tied to the investigation. Body cam does not show the inside search of the room for privacy purposes, but officers make it clear they have a legally signed search warrant authorizing entry. When confronted about the room, Larry tells officers it belongs to his father, not him. Despite the claim, police move forward with the warrant as standard procedure.
Now this is funny, y'all.
For years, nearly every solution for erectile
Yeah, see,
dysfunction
they
has
would
focused
put
on
an
one
ad
thing,
right there with
blood
like,
flow.
this
And while
is
that's
funny.
important, it's only half the picture. Arousal
Now this is funny.
So what's going on? Okay. So
Now watch out.
this
for
is a search
dudes
warrant
like
for your
this.
hotel room, 283.
On the
Oh, that's
streets,
my dad's
watch out for dudes
It's your
like
room.
this.
It's under your name. It's under your ID. It's, but I know it's under your
Okay.
information. Okay. So I got to read this to you. Okay. This is Circuit Court of the Ninth Judicial Circuit, search warrant, name of the state of Florida, agency case number 2024-00265-375. The Sheriff of Orange County, Florida, or any other his or her sworn deputies or special deputies of the Chief of Police of the Orlando Police Department or any of his or her duly sworn officers or chiefs of police and their duly sworn officers and any investigator of the several states' attorney's office and any law enforcement officer, state or federal. Is there anyone else in the room?
No, sir. Not that I know of.
No one else should be in the room. Whereas a sworn written application for a search warrant has been made this day via secure electronic file system before me, the Honorable Judge in Orange County, Florida, 9th Judicial Circuit. And whereas the facts made known to me in particular are in the application and affidavit for search warrant, sworn to before me by Dennis Gustafson, a sworn police officer for the Atlanta Police Department. You good?
Yeah, I'm trying to turn around so I can see.
Atlanta Police Department on this date, and which are now incorporated herein and made a part of the search warrant, have caused me to certify and to find that there is probable cause to believe that certain evidence, to wit, heroin, MDMA, ecstasy, crack cocaine, cannabis, and any other controlled substance, drug paraphernalia, and currency, which is evidence of a felony violation of the laws of Florida, or which is contraband per se and evidence of violation of the laws of Florida, to wit, Florida Statute 893.136A, 123, possession of controlled substance, 893.131A, 101, sale and delivery of controlled substance, and which is being kept in on certain premises, may be necessary, are hereby commanded in the daytime, nighttime, or on Sunday as the exigencies of the curtilage thereof, and any other or any all outbuilding.
Hey, Ski!
Hey,
Sorry about that.
stop, bro. There
I ain't seen
persons
that.
there and reasonably believed to be connected with the
This is my little sister. Can you pick?
activity for the property described in this warrant. Okay, we read the warrant to you. You understand why we're going in the room, right?
I got a question though.
What's up?
That's not the room. Is not in my name. That's
It is.
my dad room.
I watched you coming in that room.
I came in.
You're
and out of
staying in that room?
No, I'm not staying in the room.
I watched you come in and out
Bro,
of that room.
that don't mean that I'm.
Your ID card
Hey.
is on the room.
Hey, Veronica.
All right.
Hey, look. Oh. What? Like, I don't understand.
I read the warrant to you, right? What's not to understand? You know why we're going in the room.
I don't care about y'all going.
Okay.
What I'm saying
So
is,
what's
I'm in handcuffs,
yes, because we're conducting a search warrant on
and
your
I feel
hotel
like I'm
room.
being arrested. And with that being said, I know a lot of people.
I understand.
Like who probably just come here.
What do you mean come here?
So right now, this guy he trying to work. He's trying to work for the police now. This is what a lot of street dudes do on the low. So this is an example of who to stay away from. Here you go. Watch what he about to say, y'all.
I mean, like I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be arrested. I don't know. Like I'm trying to help myself. If I won't be arrested or something, I don't know. Like, but I know a lot of people I can pull, who I can call.
Well, I mean, what's in there? I mean, you're already acting like you're being arrested, which means there's something in there.
I don't know. They searching the room. That ain't even my room.
Okay, what's in the room that you're so worried about?
I don't have anything.
Okay.
But sir. Like I say, hold
on. Let me fast forward a little bit. All right, here goes.
What? Can you talk down some? Because my girl in the other car. I don't want her to hear me.
You want to scoot a little closer?
Basically, like, man, what all did they find in there?
This one, right? This the part.
You're playing some games. We found fentanyl. We found heroin. We found crack cocaine. We found methamphetamines.
So what all am I being charged with?
You're the registered. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can maybe
explain to me what was going on.
You
want to explain what was going on? What was going on in the room?
I mean, the only thing I can explain is that, look, like, I can get you some people tonight.
You can get me some people tonight?
I swear to God.
What kind of people?
People with bricks.
Bricks?
Yes, I can get people to pull up on me with large quantities of cocaine or whatever. I can get them to come to me. I can you can let me go. I can go get a different room somewhere on iDrive, and then I can have them come into that hotel.
Did you have them come to the?
Nah, but I can have them come.
Were you going to them?
I can have them come to that hotel and tell y'all what kind of car they in. That way, when they come, y'all can just rush the car, boom. That with about 5 or 6 people.
Have you worked with us before?
I'm sort of familiar. I worked in Orange County before.
When did you work with them?
Back in 2000, a long time ago. But this ain't no lie.
This what?
This ain't no lie. If they can keep me out of jail, I do a controlled buy and everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, look. So, unfortunately, you're gonna have to go today. But we can work something with the state.
Yeah, that ain't gonna help me. I've been through that before.
A proffer?
Yeah, man. Like if they can't get me out today, it ain't really nothing else to say, because that ain't gonna help me. But if I can get out right now, today, you can tell your boss that's on my kids. I can get them people tonight who got bricks right here, like in Tangelo.
Mm-hmm.
Not even far out.
Yeah, I know Tangelo, all of it. Is that blue phone was yours? The phone is yours.
I don't even have a phone right now.
He told me it was yours earlier.
No, my little sister got my phone in her hand.
She got your phone in her hand? How'd she get your phone?
Huh?
How'd she get your phone?
She came by earlier. But listen, sir. All right. I don't want to start off on the wrong foot. So I just want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
I can get you all kind of shit, man. Talking about shit that's going on around here right now. I can work and I go hard. Just keep me out. That's it.
All right. We'll talk to somebody about it, all right?
Hey, one more thing. You think that's possible?
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I got to talk to somebody. All right?
Even if they say I'll make a control buy.
Wait, we can't do that tonight.
I can.
We don't have the resources to do that right now.
It ain't nothing for me except make a phone call.
I got you. But you said you don't have a phone.
I don't like I can make a phone call. Trust me. That's small. That's nothing.
Yeah.
You trust me. You want me to. And then, bro, I keep working. I keep on working.
All right, give me 1 second, dude.
Come back to my way.
What's up, Desiree? So, do you want to talk about anything?
I mean, I'm still gonna be arrested, so not really.
No, you don't want to talk?
See,
No, I'm getting arrested. It's ridiculous.
hold on.
Not about anything that was in the room.
I don't know.
See, the white lady is more G than the dude. Yeah, shout out to her, man. Yeah, even though she said some things about the weed, shout out to her, man. She's more solid than the dude, and that's what's crazy about today's game. The ladies are more solid than the dudes, even though a lot of ladies are telling too, but a lot of them are more solid than the dudes.
What's in the room? As I told you, I really don't, except for weed, because he smokes and I've seen him give shit. So that's it.
All right.
Living room.
This is heavy. It's warm, loads of pockets. I'm impressed with it. This is the Bearskin tactical hoodie.
Thousands of men around the world already love.
No, for sure. Wow. What do y'all think about that video? We got a whole lot more videos to do, man. I watched this video yesterday. I'm like, yeah, this will be a good video to up. Make sure y'all hit them thumbs up. Tell me what y'all think about that, man. Straight up cold dude, man. Cold. Now that's what you call cold. That's what you call a snitch. But people like this get respected because they getting money. They get respected because they know everybody. But when it's crunch time, all he had to do was not say nothing. All he had to do was not say nothing. I think I'm gonna do another video. Where I don't know if y'all seen it yet, but it was a guy. He was driving a minivan. Have I did that reaction video yet? We're gonna get into it. He got caught driving a minivan. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if they're gonna pop it up. There you go. That was an excellent reaction. Okay, we got another one. Yeah, we're gonna do another pullover reaction, and then we're gonna get into some other topics. But that's how I'm gonna start these reaction videos off, because it's a lot of this going on across America. So I'm letting people know and showing people this is what's going on all around us in America. That's why when I say shit toxic, when stuff is toxic around us in every city, every state, this is what's going on around us. But people are blinded by what's actually going on. And there's other stuff too that doesn't make the news. So we're gonna get into this video too. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all drop a comment, and we're getting into it now. Here we go. Now this one was good. I was just showing y'all who the real snitches is on that last video. That's what you call a snitch. Make sure my volume good too. Let me know if y'all can hear me, because my mic only saying I got one bar. Okay, share screen. Here we go. Stay tuned, y'all.
Do you have any suitcases?
Okay. I don't think this is.
Monday, September 25th, 2023, Grand Junction, Colorado. In the early morning hours, a Colorado State Patrol unit pulled over a minivan for a minor traffic violation along Interstate, one of the country's most active trafficking corridors. Nothing seemed unusual until the trooper noticed small inconsistencies. The occupants, 2 men claiming to be headed to Las Vegas, showed signs of nervousness and gave conflicting answers about their trip. What began as a routine stop would soon test not only the officer's intuition, but also the legal boundaries of a simple roadside detention. Who were these men, and what role did they play in an operation stretching from coast to coast? I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
That's not it. Yeah, that's not it. Damn. Yeah, that's not it. This one kind of. Nah, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on. Hold on, man. It was that same highway though that the other dude got pulled. Now, oh, here you go. Is this it? Nah, that ain't it either. That shit was funny. Hold on. This video that I'm trying to look up, the dude and his wife or his girl got caught. Let me see. It was on that same highway, I-70. Hold on. He had a good lie at first. Hold on, let me see if I can't find it. Oh, was that it? Hold on, let me see. I think that was it. Let me see. Give me 1 second, please. Let's see. Um, I forgot what channel it was on. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, I'm about to find it, y'all. Hold on. Mm. Damn, I can't find. That was probably one of the best videos I seen. Hold on. Damn, where did I see that shit at? Nah, that's not it. Let me see. Yo, that shit was funny. Hold on, let me go to the comments real quick. I can't find it. I cannot find it. We'll come back to it. Um, we're gonna do. Oh, we go. Make sure I toe tag him.
I feel like the smartest decision to be considering investing a lot of money in doing events and trade shows with a lot of question marks from import handling fees, customs duties, and questions around entering the US process, around the screening process. A few people suggested taking down any like political posts or the current political climate in the US, sort of leaving my 2 small children to go over there for 8 days with all of the question marks. If people have got upcoming trips or had recent trips there, you have an amazing time and it goes so smoothly. But for me personally, they are the reasons that I ended up cancelling.
So I've canceled my next trip to the United States. I was meant to be going there in later April. I was looking forward to it as well, like going to Boston, New England, beautiful places, lovely people. In fact, I even have both friends and actually some relatives in Maine, but I've canceled it because ICE or whatever the hell it is detaining people. I mean, they detained a young Canadian for 10 days. They apparently arrested a bunch of Germans recently. They're going through people's phones. Like, this is meant to be the United States is meant to be the democracy and freedom and so forth. Well, it is anything but. This is what fascism actually looks like. It is awful in North Korea, and it is awful in Saudi Arabia, and it is awful in Iran. So we can all be honest about that. But when that sort of thing settles in to what we consider to be the free world, that is the erosion of any value that we actually stand for. So I bring business to the United States, right? I run tours. Well, I'm not going to now. It's shocking, but I woke up 3 days in a row worrying about flying down there. And then I talked to, kind of on the inside, who said, don't fly in if you're not an American citizen. Like, this is how terrible it is at the moment. So it's sad and it's shocking, but hey, I'm off to Europe in a few days. I can fly down to South America, a lot of beautiful places. And American friends are welcome up here.
Yeah, no, people are looking at cancellation fees, hundreds of dollars, sometimes over 1,000, and deciding that losing that money is still the better option than taking the trip. Think about that for a second. The math said lose home, and people said, yeah, that works for me. That's not a boycott. That's not a protest. That's a cost-benefit analysis. And America lost. We lost too. Just don't go. When paying to avoid the trip makes more financial sense than actually going, the product is fundamentally broken. And these aren't people who couldn't afford it. They had the money. They just didn't want to come. And honestly, when you hear the reasons, can you even blame them?
Throw it as hard as you want. Go on. Watching it zip away feels like it might just keep going, right? Nope, here it comes. This thing's a total game changer. Throw it across the park, over the driveway, always comes back. Hover in your hand like it's floating, glows like a little star. And yeah, my kids haven't stopped begging to play with it. No fancy setup, no frustration, just pure fun. Oh, and check the orange link below. Huge discount right now. Grab it before it's gone.
So we were gonna give this to our son this year for Christmas as a stocking stuffer, but honestly, we're probably gonna keep it to ourselves because this is way too cool.
It's only 6 inches, but watch what it can do. These fly orbs act as boomerangs and hover back to your hand every single time they're thrown. These things have a super long battery life as well, and they're super fun to play with. And if you're seeing this right now, they're going for less than a slice of pizza, so definitely check them out in the shop below.
Throw it as hard as you want. Go on. Watching it zip away feels like it might just keep going, right? Nope, here it comes. This thing's a total game changer. Throw it across the park, over the driveway, always comes back. hover in your hand like it's floating, glows like a little star. And yeah, my kids haven't stopped begging to play with it. No fancy setup, no frustration, just pure fun. Oh, and check the orange link below. Huge discount right now. Grab it before it's gone.
Sorry about that. We're gonna keep that running.
Never ever sue the driver who crashed into you after a car accident.
There has been story after story of tourists being detained by ICE for no reason, being stripped, put in cold showers, interrogated, tortured, being detained indefinitely and not being allowed to speak to their family members, not being allowed to speak to their lawyers. Do you think anyone from Europe is going to want to come to the United States this summer? Our tourism industry has already died. The majority of people just don't realize it yet. And if you are not in the United States currently, I would highly advise, do not come here. You cannot trust us. You cannot trust our government. It is unsafe. Do not.
Wow, this lady just said some facts. You know, people come to America, you know, because we have nice things in America, just like everywhere in the world. But Trump, he messing up a lot of people's money, and the airlines, I feel like they're gonna start doing big layoffs pretty soon. It was one lady, I think he's gonna show that she went to the Atlanta airport. It wasn't nobody in there. So it's people don't see the effect now, but they will see it definitely in a couple months if this continues. But everybody wanted to go to America, but now everybody's starting to fall back like, nah, let's go somewhere else. So I wonder, that's my question. So I wonder what destination everybody will go to besides America. I'm thinking Africa or South America, either one. They might go to England and stuff like that too, but I'm thinking South America or Africa or Thailand. So that people are going to flock to another destination besides America. So I wonder what that destination will be.
Come here.
So I just got back from a trip to Ireland, and one of the interesting things that happened on the trip, we were in a group tour with 16 people. 8 of them were Canadian, or 4 Canadian couples. As soon as our tour guide found that out, he made a comment about how he's seen such a huge influx in Canadian travelers to Ireland this year, way more than he has in years prior. He's been doing this for a long time. One of the Canadian women offered up basically that she would rather be spending her money in the US somewhere closer to home, but would not be doing that for the foreseeable future for reasons that didn't need to be named, right? She didn't feel needed to elaborate. We all understood what that meant. And again, just speaking in code, he was like, yeah, that's what I continue to hear. Ended up having conversations with all of the Canadians who all shared similar sentiments, and we had to reassure them we were safe Americans, not the bad Americans. And seeing articles all year long about US tourism being down, and then this one appeared. Not good. It's really just such a shame. There are so many beautiful places in the US, and I think it was like $29 billion in lost revenue to the US economy. Just absolutely unnecessary. I mean, it's self-inflicted, and it's sad and pathetic. And are we great yet?
Oh, this is insane. People are on vacation in other countries having to clarify that they're the safe Americans. That's a real sentence that real people are saying right now. On vacation in Ireland, and someone genuinely thought there wouldn't be consequences for any of this, that we could do all of this, the detentions, the phone searches, the stories making international news, and the world would still want to hang out. $29 billion in lost revenue. $29 billion, not projected losses, already gone. And the wildest part, nobody did this to us. This is entirely self-inflicted. We did this to ourselves, and we're still doing it. But okay, let's say someone still wanted to come. Could they even afford it?
Over the last 20 years, the pound has depreciated in value somewhere between 25 and 30% against the US dollar. And that means for British people coming here either on holiday or to live, who are converting pounds into dollars to buy things, everything feels and is really, really expensive. And it's interesting because, you know, when I was younger, people used to go to New York on shopping holidays. And the reason being you could get $2 to the pound, and everything seemed quite cheap. And if you did enough shopping, you almost felt like you kind of justified your return flight. But it certainly doesn't feel like that today. Everything does feel really, really expensive. With perhaps
people are worried about buying Christmas gifts and all this nonsense. You know, buy a couple gifts, you know, or whatever, but don't go all out like you usually do. You'll probably be spending twice as much as you usually do. But me, I'm not even really into the holidays like I used to be. So it's like, it ain't nothing for me, but people, you know, they want to buy their kids stuff, or whatever the case may be. But kids, they just need clothes, couple toys. They don't need all that, because really, people buy the same thing every year and throw toys away and stuff like that, throw it in the trash. It'd be a waste of money if you really think about it. They don't give it to the next kid, they just throw it in the trash. So it'd be a waste of money to me. And the kid's gonna break it in like 6 months. So I'm speaking because, you know, these toys break easily now. Like, even when we was kids, toys would break, but like these toys, the kids just break them easy. So it'd be a waste of money. So we're gonna get back into it. Shout out to Peter Schiff.
the exception of transport. I think in the UK, we get really overcharged for public transport. Whereas here in the US, it's just kind of a little bit more in line with what I would see in anywhere else I would visit in Europe or something like that. The other thing related to transport would be taxis, Ubers and Lyft. It seems cheap out here, and I'm assuming that's probably linked to the lower gas prices. I'm assuming, but I don't know that definitively. But one thing I would say, for anyone considering moving here,
You want a picture in front of the castle right?
If you have ED, you might need to work on your mental game. When you're aroused, your brain releases dopamine. That dopamine kicks off a
Let me go check on this food. I'm coming. Okay. All right, I'm back. Let's see.
You guys are like, Orlando, but it's just Florida. It's just Florida. No one else is out here with houses. No one else is out here saying, man, this is too expensive. Oh, and then we have this young lady here who's telling you, please don't buy a house. Don't be like me. I bought in the height of the craziness and I'm regretting it now. Why would we do that? But she's going to tell you the reason why she's regretted. But let me guess. You probably know what it is. You probably know what it is. We're going to jump to it, guys. Listen, my name is Orlando. To the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, you know what I'm about to say.
All right, here we go.
You know, going to be a housewife. I actually wasn't, because I wasn't even doing his laundry. I was doing mine. Doesn't matter. Irrelevant. I'm walking on the ground. I'm like, why does it feel? I'm hearing this squish sound. This squish. It kept going.
Hello, welcome in.
I was like, it sounds like water's under the floor. When I moved into my condo, there was already this little hump in the wood.
Red
flag. On the floor by the AC unit.
So me doing construction, I've been making videos about this stuff, been telling people about the quality of workmanship. Most of the time, it's gonna be Migos, Hispanic people building these homes and stuff, and they get paid off production. So they don't get paid off of quality; they get paid off production. So they try to knock them out real quick, and they don't really think about quality. I see them nailing nails, and they don't even be hitting the studs; they be going straight through the roof. So be a lot of roof leaks and stuff like that. They all about just doing it quick, and that's to me, that's not a good thing. I think people need to take their time and build quality houses. Even though some of them are good at what they do, they should slow down building on these houses, because they're going up way too quick to where you have to think, whoa, that was too quick. That's a fast food house. Like, you don't want no fast food house. You want a quality built house that's going to last a lifetime. And if you listen to this lady, she's saying that when she was walking, it was a hump in the floor. So that means the floor, they use a piece of a stud that, see, all wood is not straight, but you want to install straight wood in people's houses, but sometimes it has a little curve in it, in the 2x4 or whatever. But see, that's it starts with using quality products. Like, if you see a hump in your 2x4, like, you would want that to be on the bottom, not on the top of, where the floor is going to be. So that's another indicator that, man, the construction field, the quality is down. Everything is down. So we're going to get back into it.
That is in a closet. And I was just like, oh, like, the floors are where they are. Like, I'm assuming, because I bought my home fully renovated, that it comes with the house. This is with the territory. This is what it is.
So now you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real. Imagine going into buying a home. Imagine going to buy a home and you didn't do any research.
Why you crazy?
Listen, I know a lot of you guys think Orlando's exaggerating. Exhibit A. You go into a home, you buy the biggest purchase of your life. Let's say it together. You buy the biggest purchase of your life, and you don't even research.
Shut up and take my money.
You don't realize that you have to do maintenance on a house. Listen, I'm not making it up. You hear the young lady herself. She's telling you, I mean, why would I need to do maintenance? It was already rehabbed. Matter of fact, I didn't get an inspection. I didn't get one. Why would I need one? It was already renovated.
What? What'd you say? You getting smart there?
Let me explain.
I've been involved with CBUSA for about a year now, and one of the
Let's do this one. I haven't seen this video. Appreciate that, Rob. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hold on. What?
Everything that we have in our savings.
They say once you get your money, things get. What's really going on behind? I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Now, one person reaching out to us is one thing, but when several women came forward claiming they were duped out of hundreds of thousands of dollars from someone in Atlanta, we started asking questions. What was the promise?
So she would teach you how to get the funding that could help us, the contractors, lenders, the credit people.
This is how they say Janine Searcy, CEO of Black Girls in Real Estate, lures people in on social media, private one-on-one coaching courses to teach Black women how to invest in real estate, flipping homes and turning them into a decent profit. Tara, a real estate agent based in New Jersey, she says she was all in.
I felt like, this would be a place for me to start. Realtors always need a second hustle.
How much did you spend?
So for the class, it was $25,000.
$25,000 for 8 virtual sessions. $25,000.
Hold on. Did she just say $25,000 for a class, 8 courses? Yo.
I know it was. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I could have went to school for $25,000.
She went through with it anyway, and that's when she says the red flag started immediately.
The first class, she canceled and had to reschedule. So it was more of, hey girl, I can't make it today. I got to go get my hair done type of situation. And that should have been a red flag for me immediately. But, I was just like, let me just get the information and keep going.
She says a big part of the class was about funding. Searcy guiding you to build your own LLC and get the loan process going.
She connects us with this group called Fund and Grow, and they get us business credit. So they apply. You don't even see the applications. You just see the cards coming in. So we ended up getting, between me and my husband, $120,000 in business credit.
Excited to get started flipping homes in New Jersey, she was told there were no profitable homes to flip in her area.
She comes to me, she says, listen, I know you can't find a project. I have a personal deal that's going on. Do you want to join? I don't really do this. But, I know that you really want to do this.
It was a $1.2 million build here on Claremont Terrace in Atlanta. You're in New Jersey. Did you want to invest in properties in Atlanta, or that was just what was offered to you?
That was what was offered. Of course, I would love to invest more where I was, but what I've sent her, she just was like, that's not worth it. The profits is too close. It's too tight. It's not worth it.
She agrees to go in on the project, $90,000. Circe and her business partner, Tyler Williams, they put up $1.1 million through their own individual LLCs.
I wired transferred from all those credit cards to multiple different accounts. That should have been another red flag.
She says that 2 other women whom she never met, they were also stakeholders on the project.
I went down there and I went to go visit the site without her. It was nothing done. It looked like it wasn't even touched.
That was in March 2024. In their contract, the property was to be renovated and sold within about 6 months. They guaranteed Tara a 200% return to her $90,000 original investment plus a $90,000 profit when it was sold.
She was like, oh, you know, we had some issues with structural. We signed in March. This was June. So we were like, you didn't even tell us like what the situation. She's like, it's not a big deal, but it's an additional $20,000 or something that they had to pay.
She paid for the back door, about $7,000, but that's all she could do.
We're out of money. We are totally out of money.
By this point, over a year goes by. It's May 2025. She wanted out of the deal altogether, but she says Circe refused and has yet to pay her back. And remember, she did take out a business credit line for this. Hey, roommates, before we go any further, do us a big one. If you love some TSR Investigates, make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the Shade Room's YouTube channel for new weekly episodes of this show and more. Okay.
This is what a price chart looks like to an average trader. This is what it looks like to a professional. If you're a trader who's serious about mastering price action to help you find and trade these high probability setups every day, then this video is for you. These are live trades that head trader and CEO of Quant Systems, Ali Moin Afshari, took live in front of 150 people at a trading conference. These trades aren't cherry-picked. They're consecutive trades from the exact same day, all based on repeatable price action principles that Ali has researched and taught for over 10 years. These trades were taken for educational purposes with minimum position size to help traders focus on the process, not the profit. The important thing here is that mastering price action gives you the ability to identify these high probability setups every day and trade them with precision and clarity. There's no guess.
Okay, let's get back to it. How much is your monthly payment? You're still paying these monthly payments?
I'm close to about $6,000 a month. It's more than my house bills. We've given them everything that we have in our savings.
And she is not alone. It happened to Makisha McClinton in Georgia.
We won't get our money back.
And Charlotte Wolcott in Tennessee.
She's really good with kind of talking a good game once she gets the investment or the money.
This was to be $1 million homes we're talking about.
It was set to sell for $1 million and something.
Wolcott wiring $65,000 to go in on this $870,000 flip property in Atlanta's prominent Buckhead neighborhood.
Per the contract, if it sells, then my return on that investment would have been a return of $100,000.
But the dream, it was short-lived.
This is the house. Look at this.
October 2024, months into the flip, it burned down.
I don't want to go all the way up in this thing. I definitely don't want to fall in. I mean, you could see it is completely I cannot believe this.
When the house did burn down, was it a mysterious fire? Did you feel like there was something going on with it?
She said on her own Facebook, her live on Facebook on that day, it burned for 6 hours and nobody saw it. But you can see in the video that she's doing, there's a house right next door.
We did get a hold of the fire incident report. Fire investigators, they were called to the scene, but the cause, it was listed as undetermined. McClinton, she was a stakeholder on the project too, and says it wasn't adding up.
And they sold a property in May, and they didn't even tell us they sold the land for $800,000, and they had got a check. So we asked for documentation. They said they didn't get all the check from the insurance. I said, well, can you send me over the document as to why they didn't send over the full amount for the burn down? We never received it. We never received the document for the purchase of the home or the sale or the insurance check.
Instead, she says they took their investment money and funneled it into another flip project miles away, a project they knew nothing about.
If we're willing to take the loss, let us take it. They will not tell us the loss. They will not give us any of the money back, even from the nothing. They just kept it and kept on going and started basically ignoring us and stopped responding.
Ashley Wilson from South Carolina says they stopped responding to her too when she pumped the brakes on her $61,000 investment in Chicago back in 2023.
Once we got into the project and closed on it, mysteriously, we didn't have a contractor. Janine did not help with trying to find someone.
When they did find a general contractor, the construction costs were $60,000 more than expected.
It came to a point where they asked for additional funds from me. The first time I did provide some additional funds, which is almost $4,000. It was paid directly to the GC to keep the project moving. But then the second time when they came, I'm exhausted all my funds. I'm not adding any more. We need to reevaluate.
She says Searcy was not happy.
Contract clearly says all I had to provide was the $61,000. I fulfilled my side of it. So she hires an attorney to try to mediate between us to figure out how we could get to a settlement.
The fix, they wanted to bring 2 more people on the project to help with funding.
The other piece of that settlement would include an NDA, and then she's saying that I couldn't sue her for the coaching fees, which was $25,000. So I declined. Fast forward, they moved forward with doing the renovation. It closed on October 24th of this year.
$150,000 below what it was projected to sell for. Wilson says she's still waiting to get her initial investment back. She says terms of their contract were simply not met.
A lot of times people hear the financial losses, but they don't get to see the emotional and mental trauma. PTSD is greater than me, and I want to be able to really truly be that advocate for people who may not be able to speak up or feel like they can't speak up because of it.
Now, a Facebook page was created where dozens of women came forward sharing similar stories, many of them banding together and getting an attorney to take legal action against Searcy and her affiliates. Now, we did reach out to Searcy and her representatives. They told us they would provide a statement, but we did not receive it before publication. Here's what Searcy said, though, in a since deleted Facebook Live video addressing some of their concerns.
There's got to be somebody to blame. I feel like I'm being blamed right now. Their money is being held in an investment. They don't want it to be held in investment. They want their money back today. So now it's like a shakedown, right? Like we're going to blast you. We're going to, put you out. I have a lawyer as well. I have all my paperwork. I did not do anything wrong. The project is in construction right now, and that's just what it is. So I will do my best to continue to push this project forward, again, with integrity. I could absolutely, be a better communicator in certain things, but I cannot control the market. I cannot control a house burning down. God, I wish that house hadn't burned down because we would have been finished by now and it would have been absolutely gorgeous. This is my real life. This is what I do. So while you're screaming and yelling, I'm over here working the business, finding the solutions, to push projects faster, doing the things that we need to do to make it happen. And that's just what it is.
Now, I was told she and her attorneys are taking legal action, and they do plan to file defamation lawsuits against those women making these claims against her. If or when that happens, it's still unclear. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin.
وكتر الله سعيكم. ايش بدي اقول لكم، والله العظيم
لا تقول شيء يا ابن خالتي. هلا انت لازم
انتم بالقلب. ادعوا لنا ادعوا لنا ادعوا لنا،
الله يشفيك
ادعوا لنا بالشفاء، ادعوا لنا الله ييسر علينا ويطلعنا من المحنه.
امين ان شاء الله. الله كريم.
سلم لنا على بشر ويدير باله على حاله.
Oh! Sa merde! Oh non, gros! Oh! Ouais, mais il y a son pote, il va se faire tirer dessus! Il est trop con, le mec qui a l'arme! Le mec est hyper courageux. Oh. Wesh. Oh l'enculé, il a pris une deuxième arme. En gros, il a récupéré l'arme du mec qui... Tu sais, il l'avait pris dans sa main, là. Il y en a un deuxième, là. Ils sont tous les deux sur le bridge. Oui, oui, j'ai vu, j'ai vu. Tu les vois, les deux? Ouais. Les gars, je comprends pas ce qui se passe, gars. Je suis tellement... Mec, c'est un attentat, frère. Eh, il y en a un, il est en dessous du bridge. Genre, c'est un attentat devant nos yeux? Ouais. Il y a 1 minute de plus. Hein?
My sister. But what they really got was something unimaginable.
This one client, he books on girls.
Many of them tricked into illegal prostitution, some men allegedly paying to defecate on them.
Been happening for years.
This ain't something a normal human being, rather a whole nation craves on.
Social media calling it Dubai Porta Potty.
This, by far, has been the most difficult investigation of my career.
A secret industry this BBC journalist had no idea was happening until she threw on a wig, and she and her team, they went undercover to find the man reportedly behind it.
I really enjoy how this works.
What types of women were they looking for?
Young women.
Two of the alleged victims now at the center of an international investigation. Both of them, they died mysteriously after falling from high-rise buildings in Dubai.
There's a feeling that these cases are not being investigated properly because they're young, Black, African women.
I'm Justin Carter, and this is TSR Investigates. But before we get into it, roommates, for more TSR Investigates, make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the Shade Room's YouTube channel for new weekly episodes of this show and more.
Dubai Porta Potty is the idea that influencers are being flown to Dubai to satisfy a particular fetish of men over there, wealthy men in particular. And that's the fetish of being defecated on, or the reverse.
What you're about to hear and see, it's despicable and it's graphic, but BBC investigative journalist and producer Runako Salina knew she had to do something about it. She says about 3 years ago, she noticed the hashtag Dubai Porta Potty. It was floating around on TikTok with about 450 and lewd acts with men in Dubai, many identifying the woman in the video as 23-year-old influencer and model Monica Karunji. But it turned out it wasn't Monica in that video. All of this, though, reportedly led to Monica falling from a high-rise building in Dubai not long after. And the gag is the same exact thing happened to another woman 1 year earlier.
The whole process was incredibly nerve-wracking.
It was a 2.5-year-long investigation. Runako Salina shocked that so many content creators were speaking on Monica Karunji's death.
Became enthralled with the glitz and glamour of becoming an influencer.
Is this what it's come down to for a Birkin bag?
But didn't have the full story.
The narrative goes that Monica was one of these women who were willingly engaging in this, and she was doing all this stuff. Why would people feel so comfortable saying this about a young Black woman on social media without any evidence? That was the kind of intro to this investigation.
So Salina, she took a trip to Uganda where Monica Karunji grew up on her family's farm. Family saying that she loved to dance, was the life of the party, and decided to move to Dubai in 2021. She told her sister a man was helping her get there to help her work in a supermarket. Managed to get a phone number, but to protect themselves, they made up a fake name and posed as a Ugandan woman looking to move to Dubai. The man on the other
I said it. Now you're probably thinking about it. And that's how it starts. Your brain fires, signals shoot through your body.
The man on the other end, his name was Umar Bashir. They discovered his identity through social media and phone record analysis.
He asks for 7 photos of a young woman, and we heard allegations that this is because they want to vet what women look like in order to go to Dubai and to do this type of work.
They also noticed in social posts that Umar and national IDs. In one post, he wrote, quote, "Hit me up if need of passports, national IDs, birth certificates, driving permits, COVID certificates."
There was probably a number of men who were scouting out women. What types of women were they looking for?
Well, We saw a pattern develop in the types of women who were being taken to Dubai. And these tend to be young women who had rarely left their home countries.
Do you feel like in your investigation that they knew what they were signing up for?
Well, the woman that I spoke to said to me that they had no idea that this would be the ultimate outcome. They would be taken to Dubai to work for a man called Abbey and then essentially indebted to him.
One of those women with direct knowledge spoke to the BBC firsthand. Girls from Uganda to Dubai. The men would then give them money for clothes, but send them in apartments like this to live in.
Houses, like, you know, everything was so shocking. Abe's face was like a market. There were like 50 girls.
50 girls living there.
Kayla Burunji, she was one of them, wrapped up in this lifestyle. Back in 2021, her brother says that he was told that she fell off of a balcony, and police told him back then that she was on drugs at the time. But he says toxicology reports that came later said otherwise.
Justice, we need justice for our sister.
It's my sister.
He gave Selena a phone number to Kayla's landlord, which cracked this whole thing open. He worked as a driver for Charles Musigwa, says that the night Monica died, Musigwa called
Abby. It would be prison.
This woman, whose identity is also being protected through AI, says that she was close with Monica and knew that she was being forced to do things that she did not want to do, like have sex with men in Dubai.
Abby has so many clients. They do weird stuff, but there's this one client, he books on girls.
One woman told me that she was offered £15,000. So I think that'd be a little bit more than $15,000 in dollars.
Were these men only asking Black women to do this?
We can't say that this isn't happening and involving other women from other backgrounds. These are the ones who we investigated and that we spoke to and who were brave enough to speak to us. However, it's likely that this is happening far beyond just African communities and African Ugandan women in Dubai.
It was too risky for Selena to confront Musigwa herself, but she did begin to look for him in different ways.
I see videos on the accounts on social media of men who seem to work for Mr. Musigwa. They pose from the same locations time and time again. And so I'm looking